Have you ever stared down a mountain of unexpected car repairs, that dream vacation suddenly within reach, or a chance to finally consolidate your debt, only to be stopped cold by the question, will my credit card limit cover it? Credit limits can feel like financial mysteries. A number plucked out of thin air by faceless bankers, right? Not quite. But understanding how credit limits work, specifically for Capital One cards, can be the difference between financial freedom and frustration. So, buckle up. Today we're diving deep into the world of Capital One credit limits. We'll crack the code on how high they can go, what factors influence them, and some sneaky strategies to get yours climbing. First things first, there's no one-size-fits-all answer to the question of Capital One's highest credit limit. That's because your credit limit is a personalized number based on your financial fitness. Capital One, like most lenders, considers a bunch of factors before setting your initial limit and deciding on future increases. Let's dissect these credit limit influencers. Credit score, this is the big one. A sparkling credit score screams responsible borrower, and Capital One will reward that with a higher limit. So, paying your bills on time, keeping your credit utilization ratio low, amount of credit used divided by your total limit, and avoiding unnecessary credit inquiries are your credit score besties. Income, the more money you make, the more Capital One trusts you to handle a larger credit line. It's a simple equation: higher income equals higher capacity to repay. Employment history, job stability shows Capital One you're a reliable borrower. Frequent job changes might raise a red flag and lead to a lower limit. Credit history length, the longer your credit history, the better. A seasoned credit user with a proven track record is more likely to snag a higher limit. Credit card type, Capital One offers a variety of cards, each with different targeted audiences and typical credit limit ranges. No-frills secured cards aimed at credit builders might start lower, while premium rewards cards often boast higher limits to entice big spenders. Okay, so we know Capital One doesn't have a magic limit number floating around. But, based on data points and user experiences, some cards have been known to reach impressive heights. The Capital One Venture Rewards credit card, for example, has seen reported limits as high as $58,000. Here's the exciting part: you're not stuck with your starting limit forever. Capital One offers credit limit increases, sometimes automatically based on your responsible credit card use. You can also request an increase after a period of good credit behavior, typically around 6 months to a year. Now, let's talk strategy. How can you nudge your Capital One credit limit upwards? Become a squeaky clean credit card user. This means on-time payments, every time. Remember, your payment history is the golden ticket to a higher limit. Keep your credit utilization ratio low, ideally below 30%. This shows Capital One you're not living paycheck to paycheck on credit. Become a credit card connoisseur. Having a good mix of cards on your credit report, including Capital One products, demonstrates responsible credit management. Maintain a healthy income. A raise never hurts, especially when it comes to boosting your credit limit potential. Request a credit limit increase, but strategically, don't bombard Capital One with requests. Wait for a good time, like after a significant pay raise or a long stretch of on-time payments. Remember, credit limit increases are a marathon, not a sprint. Play the long game, manage your credit responsibly, and watch your Capital One limit climb steadily towards that mountain of car repairs, dream vacation, or sweet debt consolidation. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay financially fit.